What's up, y'all? It's your boy Nate So Fresh. Back at it again. Alright. Things Sean I ain't talking about. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Nate So Fresh. Back at it again. Um, so here today talking about my favorite subject, band. Alright, so since I had two requests that was band related, HBCU bands and Detroit marching bands, I'm gonna collide both of them hoes together and make it into one video. So shout out to um, Atomic Funk Twinkie 7. That's my sister, you know. Woo 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 woo. You know, for giving me the topic about Detroit marching bands. And then shout out to freaking Jay Strong for the topic about HBCU bands. Alright. Yada 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 yada. So on, blah blah blah. So I'm gonna get started with Detroit marching bands. You know, of course, if y'all don't know, I'm from Detroit. Um, yeah, been in the band since elementary school. All right, so let's see the things with Detroit bands. Well, I can't tell you back in the day, Detroit bands was like big. Bands used to be big back in the day. Like you had so many Detroit bands. Like okay, you had as far as middle schools, I'm gonna start with middle schools. You had Spain Middle School. That's the middle school that I went to. You had Brenda Scott, good ass band. Taft, Winterhalter, um, plenty of middle school bands that were like blowing. And some of these middle school bands were blowing on the high school bands. And in your high school bands you had King, went to King High School. You had Cass Tech. Um, Cass Tech. Oh yeah, shout out to Cass Tech by the by. They on the come up. They sound good this past year. I heard them. They sound good. So shout out to y'all. Um, Southfield Laker. You have Daz. You have Finney. Well, Daz wasn't really around like that back in the day. You had Finney. You had trying to think of some schools. DSA, Renaissance, all the high schools and stuff like that. And there's plenty more. But yeah, so back in the day, Detroit bands used to be bumping, and it was so much talent. It was like so much talent back in the day. Uh, like people could actually play. People actually put air through the horns. You know, nowadays, it's different. It's like now people really don't know how it's like to crab in the seventh grade because it's no more bands. There's no more there's no more middle school bands, no more elementary school bands. Like King and Cass is like literally the only two high school bands in Detroit right now because they just closed Dodge. And unfortunately, you know, Dodge was a good band too. It's kind of sad that they're closing all these band programs and then the schools down because of the economics, system. Uh, yeah. What else can I say? Yeah. Oh, it's kind of sad about that. Yeah, it's so much talent in Detroit, and as far as bands go, it's hella talent. Um, shit. I know I was one of them talented people. I don't know, after class of 11 graduated, I don't know how my alma mater, which is King High School, is going to be. And I don't know how Cass Tech's going to be for all that, because they had some good players, but they were all seniors. But, yeah, what else do I want to say about Detroit bands? Detroit bands. Shout out to the community band, you know. I know on the 30th, y'all face Ohio, and I hope that one of y'all put that video on YouTube because I will be watching. My eyes will be glued to that shit. I wish I could be there, but I have to take summer school. I'm in summer school right now. The community band, um, yeah, loud ass band. Loud ass band. I love the community band. Love going there to practice with them or whatever. And cranking it up. That's what I'm about. I'm a B-tone player. Crank it up. Um, yeah. What else can I say about Detroit bands? I'm trying to think, y'all, so bear with me. um, Not really much to say, but it's a whole bunch of talent. People in the marching band section. Let me go by that. All right, marching band. You have people who like got hella lungs, hella diaphragm, and amateur control and power. You have plenty of people in Detroit like that. You know, I think that's what other band directors see when they go on YouTube. College band directors see when they go on YouTube and they look up Detroit bands. They notice that a whole bunch of Detroit people have the power. We have the power. And that's why a whole bunch of Detroit people is like all down south. Because college band directors know that, you know, they know that we're talented, you know, and that we would be an asset more than a liability to their band program in college. Um, I feel Detroit people represent well. We represent well as far as playing goes. Now, we can't be, know, outside the band is left to be desired. But as far as band go, we're the most talented people, like for real, around in any band programs, not just here at UAPB, but at any school. Hell, Southern, JSU, FAMU. There's some people from Detroit that goes to FAMU now. Um, yeah. So as far as marching band, it's plenty of people who got raw power, like for real, raw power. You think you seen raw? Come to Detroit, like for real. Band is where it's at. Um, as far as concert band go, concert band, we have plenty of people who super technical on saxophone, clarinet, baritone, got super technical skills. People who can double tongue, people who can triple tongue, people who can just do it all. Like for real, Detroit is where it's at, and that's why so many college band directors, HBCU Bands, that's why so many college band directors come up to Detroit and take all the good players, bring them on down south. We get paid for doing what we have a passion for, and a lot of people in Detroit have a passion for being in the band. I know I have a passion for being in the band. You know, so yeah. Uh, Band is like I want to say 80% of my life. I love being in the band. I love doing what I do. And people always ask like, Nate, how come you're not a music major? How come you want to major in psychology when you have such a passion for music? I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm a minor in music though. This coming up semester. This coming up fall semester. So I think that's what I need to be doing. Actually, I need to major in that and just become a band director because I love teaching music. I love hearing music. So yeah, I don't know. Y'all comment below and let me know what y'all think. Do you think that I should just go ahead and major in music and become a band director, or let me know some y'all. If y'all do watch my videos, please do comment and leave a topic along with that, cause you know, I'll talk about it. You know. So those of y'all who are watching this video, please comment and give me y'all opinion about like what should I do? You know, help a brother out. You know, what's something else? HBCU bands. HBCU bands is bands such as like UAPB, Southern, Jackson State, FAMU, TSU, VSU. Black colleges that have a marching band program. pretty much. The HBCU bands were strict. We play the top 10, like not the top 10, top 100, like, this pretty much whatever's popular out there nowadays, we do play it. Like, for real. We do anything to entertain a crowd at a football game. When we get on the field, we high step. We do nothing but 90s. We entertain the crowd. We make shapes like UAPB or the M4 shield. Um, we do the latest dance moves on the field. You know, we do it all. We do anything that will get the audience to stand up and clap for us, and be like encore, encore. And once we leave the field, leave all that good entertainment and good sound on the field, and we get back up into the stands, you notice that down here, um, everybody starts to leave. Everybody starts to leave because they only come for the halftime show. Those of y'all who are up north or who don't believe me, come down south to a homecoming or something like that, and just watch what happens when we leave the field. That people start to leave because that's all they came for the halftime show, to see the band. And that's really not too much to say about HBCU bands. It's the same as any other band to me, honestly. I mean, me being from Detroit, I went through everything. Really, it's nothing different. It's really nothing different. Everything's the same. You crab. I crabbed in middle school. I crabbed in high school. And I crabbed in college. You get your head shaved. Girls got to get the braids. Nothing new. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Y'all get your head shaved, fellas. Females should get your braids. So, yeah. It's crabbing. And if y'all can't handle that, don't come down here. Like, for real. Don't come down here and be like, oh, I ain't cut my hair. Because, honestly, we don't need y'all. We want the best of the best. Especially if you come into UAPB, we want the best. So, come down here, go hard. And if you can't go hard, go back home. That's how it is in HBCU bands. We take this shit seriously. Like, no games. We take this seriously. We are the best. We are the champions. UAPB. HBCU Bands. Shout out to Jay Strong. I'm talking a little bit about it. It's not too much I can really say about it because I pretty much said it about it in Detroit bands. Only thing different between me crabbing in middle school and in high school is that I didn't have to shave my head. That's the only thing different. And I really meant that. And I really thought that out. So if you're wondering, if you're thinking it's something else, anything else, I really thought about this, and that's the only thing different. All right, Jay Strong. So don't be asking like, well, you didn't talk about this because I did see that comment on Facebook, and I was like, I ain't gonna talk about that. So it has been like 14 minutes. I did not know that I was on here that long. And I'm finna cut it off. Follow me on Twitter, y'all. If you do watch my video, follow me on Twitter. I will follow you back. Nate DA Great 313. Alright, Nate Great 313, and all that's together. And you'll see me with the phone, whatever. And yeah, shit. Follow me. It's your boy Nate So Fresh. I'm out. Peace. SOG.